YouTube. I'm getting ready to go on one of my walks, and I thought I'd at least sort of bring you along today. I probably won't bring you on the walk, but we'll see how this goes. I've never done a follow me around before. I don't have a super interesting life, but see my camera. I guess we'll see how it goes. I just got up and grabbed my clothes. Now I just have to, well, I'm probably just going to put my hair up in a ponytail just for walking this morning, and I do sort of have my sewing group, but I don't think any of them want to be recorded, so I'm probably not going to actually film that part. So I don't know how this is going to work. It's probably going to suck a lot, and I'm probably not going to film it, or edit it and post it, so we'll see, but I'll be back in a little while. I wanted to show you guys how insanely foggy it is outside today. It's kind of cool, right? I don't think that should affect my walk at all. But I don't know, it's the first time I've seen fog this year, so I wonder what caused that. Because it's Colorado. And normally I don't see fog in the summertime. It's like right in the middle of summertime. So I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and get ready for my day. I'm going to get walking in about 20 minutes. Yeah. So I will be back later. I don't know what I'm going to show you. I think I'm starting to get an idea as to why it's so foggy out, because it is humid, and if anybody knows Colorado, it does not get humid like this. I'm not even walking yet, and I feel all sticky. Whoa. Whoa. This feels like some Silent Hill shit, right? So, oops. I have this app on my phone when I walk that tells me like how long I walk and how fast I walk on average, like miles per hour and stuff. So, alrighty, so today I walked, let's see if I can get that without a reflection. Let's see, there we go. Alright, so today I walked for 38 minutes at 2.8 miles per hour. 1.83 miles. Yeah, normally I like to go at least 2.25 miles, sometimes 2.5 miles, but you know, when you walk with other people and they need to stop early, and I don't normally walk here. This is a little like sculpture park thing, but usually I go on an actual like walking trail, and I go for longer, and I go faster. But my mother-in-law is very, very short. She's like 4'11" and I'm 5'7". So we kind of have different strides and different speeds, and I can't just make her like jog while I walk. But that's the cool thing about living in Colorado. There are like walking trails and parks and all kinds of cool outdoorsy stuff to do, even though, truth be told, I'm about hop, skip, and a jump away from agoraphobia, which sucks. Seriously sucks. I really, really have a hard time like leaving the house ever. I have a hard time going out in my own backyard, and I fight very, very, very hard to leave the house. And if I'm not going out to meet people, and if I'm not going out with a specific task that I have to do, like if I have to go to the doctor, I can psych myself up to go, But if it's just like a normal day and it's like, oh, I should get out of the house and do something, I start to panic and I get like sweaty palms and I freak out a little, and I just can't seem to be spontaneously outdoors. So I don't know. I've been working on it. I've been trying really hard to get out. That's one of the reasons I go walking. I need to get out and find places to go so that I can kind of try and work through this being afraid of leaving the house stuff. Because it's really irritating. It's really irritating. I guess that'll be it for now. All right, I'm back home. I did a little bit of tidying, not a lot of tidying considering the amount I need to do from the backup from when I was on vacation. And now I'm catching up on my YouTube videos, subscriptions, and then I'm gonna have to take a shower because I have a chiropractor appointment tonight. I'm finally kind of starting to feel normal. It's been like 2.5 weeks that I've been home and I'm still having issues, like physically. My back's still pretty screwed up, and it kind of triggered a lot of the, you know, general all over pain, digestive issues, sleep problems, blah, 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 blah. So I'm starting to get back to normal, more or less, but I'm taking it pretty easy today. Alrighty, well, I've got my face on, I've got my hair did, so I'm ready for my chiropractor appointment. I think I'm going to beg my husband to take me out tonight because, I don't know, I haven't felt this good in a long time. It's been a really, really rough recovery getting back on my feet after the Illinois, Indiana trip, and I didn't realize it would take so long for me to recover. So I really, really want to go out tonight. I really want to, like, not be stuck at home right now because, you know, I'm all ready, I'm showered, I have makeup, I have my hair in a good way, and I'm just ready to do something, you know. I spent a good, I don't know, like 2 hours today trying to catch up on my YouTube videos for my subscriptions, but there's just so many of them. It's a lot to get through. The other half of my afternoon has been, my sister sent me an ad for an RV. And I've been talking for a while about wanting an RV, wanting to you know, go on the road and do a lot of vlogging from there because I love traveling and, you know, all of that. And I've been talking about, I want not an Airstream, but, you know, I like the Airstreams. I like the smaller, shorter RVs, you know, not the like 30, 40 foot RVs, because those are way overwhelming for me. But this person is selling an RV that's like really cool, and it's exactly me. It is so me. It's like purple, and the upholstery's been redone, the curtains have been redone, everything inside of this RV looks exactly like I would have done. Like if I had refurbished or remodeled this RV, that's exactly how I would have done it. That's exactly what it would have looked like. And I'm like, oh, it's perfect. She's so beautiful. And the downside is that it's $25,000, and that kind of has me in a bit of a crisis. It has me in a bit of a crisis because we have to save up. Well, okay. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before that my husband and I are looking into adoption. And the adoption itself is going to be somewhere around like $32,000. But with travel, home study, all of that, it's going to be closer to $50,000. And we have no idea where we're going to get that money. Because, you know, we have to get it in like the next year and a half. And we really don't want to go into debt to do it, but we might have to. And if I go out and buy myself a damn RV to travel around the country and vlog, that takes away like half of the money we could be using for the adoption. At the same time, though, I've been feeling very dissatisfied and scared, and I've been realizing that I haven't done anything with my life that I thought I would do except get married and buy a house. And I had a lot bigger dreams than this. And I feel bad because I have an awesome husband and I have an awesome house. I mean, it's a fixer-upper and it's old, but it's perfect for us. It's our perfect house, and I have my perfect husband. I mean, seriously, he's like the best person ever because, you know, he's totally okay with me traveling without him. He just wants me to be happy. And he feels bad that he can't make me happy, and I feel bad that I can't let him make me happy or whatever, you know. And I don't want him to feel like he's not enough. And I also don't want to spend the rest of my life wondering what I could have done before children. And I know that it is still possible to vlog and travel with children. But I always thought that I would have at least some semblance of I don't even know. Not even a career, because I don't expect vlogging to be a career. Just my thing, you know? I thought I would have my thing by now. I thought I would have a career. I thought I would have, an overwhelming hobby. I thought I would have, a passion that I followed. And more and more often recently, I've been painfully aware that I've spent the last 5 years doing pretty much nothing at all. I've been stuck in my house, afraid to go out, afraid to do anything, afraid to be judged, and afraid to be criticized. And so really, I've pretty much been avoiding everything. I've been avoiding people, I've been avoiding situations, I've been avoiding everything. I've been hiding away in my house, afraid to leave. And I need to work on that. I need to work on that before I bring children home. Because I would hate for them to spend their first years of life with someone who is afraid to go out and take them to the park. And I don't know, I saw this RV and it felt like a sign that I have this opening, this opportunity to get out and work on it, to get out and find myself, to get out and get over this crap that is me being afraid. Because as much as I love my home, and as much as I love my husband, and as much as I love my life, there is something about me that is not working right now. And And I can't subject children to that crap. And I really need to get this figured out before we really get into it, before we get even more involved with the agency we've been working with. And I'm so scared that if I jump in and take this risk and get this stupid RV and do my travel vlogging, that it will go nowhere and I will have wasted a lot of money and we won't be able to adopt. I am not going to cry because I just put on makeup. But something has to give. Something has to give because I can't keep living like this. And I don't want to wake up in 20 years and realize that I have turned into my dad, who never really followed his dreams and never got himself figured out. And is bitter and miserable and hates everybody. And is very, very jealous of other people. And I don't want to turn into that. Well, I've always been a very strong proponent of where there's a will, there's a way. So I'm going to say now that I believe that we're going to be able to do this. That I can do my travel vlogging and we can adopt. Because that's what I want. That's what I really want. And as much as I don't want to travel without my husband, I think that's what's best for me right now. I mean, I'm sure I'll take him along sometimes too, but I need this. Of course, that is so long as this lady doesn't sell her RV before I have a chance to figure out what to do. I wasn't expecting this video to take this turn right now. I was expecting just to give a nice little update on my day. Strange how things like that work out. My husband's going to be home any minute now. I have a lot of talking to do tonight. Wish me luck. Okay. I am literally sitting down right now to edit my video for today. I realized at dinner that I didn't bring my camera with me. And so I couldn't show you the awesome dinner we had. Then we took a walk to our public library, which has been totally redone, remodeled, and looks really, really cool. And I didn't get to show you that. And it is solidified that I totally suck at vlogging. So today didn't turn out like at all like I thought it would, vlog-wise. But you know, it's practice. And I can only get better from here, right? I did get a lot of stuff out today. It was kind of cathartic saying a lot of things out loud today that I said out loud to the camera before my husband got home from work. And it kind of prepared me for our dinner time conversation where I brought up the RV thing. And other than his absolute screaming horror, like not literally screaming, but you know, like internal dialogue screaming, fear of spending any money at all, let alone half of the money we're going to need for the adoption on something that's not the adoption. He is excited that I finally have a direction, because he's watched me struggle for years. For years, he's watched me struggle, and especially the last few months, he's seen me struggle. And I think that aside from the money, which is his issue, his big issue, he's totally excited about it. I mean, as excited as he gets, he has a hard time being passionate about anything. He's really, really laid back. But I don't know, I guess I just need to figure out how to make it worth the money. You know, like figure out a way to make money while I'm on the road, or figure out, I don't know where to go from here monetarily. But I really, really strongly believe that I can do this. Of course, I'm going to have to get in contact with the lady who's selling the RV, make sure A, she hasn't sold it already, and B, discuss particulars, because it could be several more months before we could get enough money, if that makes sense, to be able to purchase it. So it depends on the urgency at which she needs to sell it. The first ad she put out, she put out an ad and then she edited it. And the first ad she put out, she wanted to find somebody who would love her baby like she loved it or loves it. And I definitely already have that, and I've never seen it in person before. And I really hope that it's not a matter of, oh, she's desperate for money and needs it sold right now, because that just won't happen. And I feel like if I spend the next couple of months doing little day trips, kind of building up my courage to go out by myself and kind of take some adventures by myself, that the money that we can save up in the next couple of months can assist us in being able to purchase the RV somehow. I don't know how it's going to work. But like I said, if I can believe that we'll get $50,000 in 18 months, why can't I believe we'll get $70,000 in 18 months? That was really overwhelming, just now hearing myself say that out loud. But I don't know. I feel like it's doable. I don't know. I've got a lot of things to figure out, but it's funny because at my chiropractor's office today, he had a little like handwritten, he has a little like inspirational quote thing that he puts up in his not office, in the like exam room, the adjustment room, whatever. And today's was, what was it? It was something like, when you have a good enough why or something like that, you find out how, or you figure out how. Can't remember what the quote was. I'll have to like Google that and see if,
like, a big enough why.
And that just totally fit with me today of like, you know, I feel like I have a good reason. And now we just have to figure out how. So, all right, I think I'm going to shut up and stop talking, but I am apprehensively excited, if that's possible. And I guess we'll see where it goes from here after I contact the lady. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this and post it and go to sleep and get up tomorrow and go walking. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you could like or comment or subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And I'll be posting another video on Friday.